Welcome everyone to this video where I'm going to be doing a simple surf tutorial, even though I am not that good at surfing. I am good enough that I feel like I can do basic surf tutorial that'll teach you how to do the basics of surfing, and then you just practice getting better at those simple skills, and that's how you get good at surfing. And of course there's super boosts and such. And yeah. Now we're going around the corner. I don't know whether you can see the fact that I'm getting spammed by A-Log about his knife in the video, but I don't think you can. So we're going to fail that right there for the first time. Okay, so the first thing you need to know about surfing is, in order to surf, you press the key that goes into the ramp. So like here I'm pressing A, and then if I switch over to the other side of this ramp, I'll be pushing D to surf on it. And that's like the simple part of surfing. That's how you stay on the ramp. Then the next part that you really need to know, like first practice being able to stay on the ramp. And once you're able to stay on the ramp, then you can practice getting speed. The way you get speed is you go into a ramp high, and then you go lower on the ramp. The higher you land and then go low, the more speed you'll gain from that ramp. So like here I'm going to land high, then I go low, and then I went up at the end for jumping, which I will do that pretty soon. But once you get speed and that down, surfing gets a lot simpler. Then you just have to know how to strafe in midair, which is the next most important part. So when you're jumping up like this and you go into the air, you have to press one of the keys. So if you want to go right, you press D, and then you look where you want to go. If you want to go left, then you press A and look where you want to go. Wherever you look is where your character will go, so your crosshair is very important in this. Your character will go straight to where the crosshair is pointed by default. That's like where it wants to go. So then when you come to do jumps like this, you just turn into the ramp and up a little bit. Like here you'll see I'll just do in and up, and that gets you some speed. And then you probably fail this ramp because you lost too much speed trying to show people how to jump high in the air. I did. So after you've mastered the ability to strafe in midair, like if you want, just like go off a jump and practice strafing back and forth like that. And then just back and forth like that. Once you have that down, it's pretty easy to do jumps back and forth. You just like say I want to go from this ramp a quick into this ramp, then I just go jump off, go right back. Then straight into this ramp, jump off, go right back. Now when you first start surfing, you're going to have problems with making jumps like that when they come off of curves like that, and that's because you have to do that a bit different than you would be expecting. You don't stay on the ramp for those. So this is getting a little bit more advanced. When you go into a curve like this, first you want to be pressing A, then D, and looking at the ramp. So like right here, if you could see my keys, I was pressing A, then D. And I just hold D throughout the ramp. And that's how you stay low on the ramp, because on these, if you get too high, then you'll run into problems. But on some of them, like this one, you have to go up at the end, so in that case you have to, that is way too high, but you have to press the button, and then you have to press the key opposite like you would be normally to go around a curve, but then at the last second you have to go into the curve and up, like in and up, and then back to center, in, up, back to center. That's your crosshair movement to do that. After that, it's all just kind of practicing that kind of stuff, being able to get more speed, and then you don't really get into gaps until tier 2 maps usually, but when it comes to gaps, you just got to learn where to jump off the ramp to get that correct height. Other than that, the only other thing that I can really think to throw in this video is if you're ever going too fast, like this is going to like really screw me over because yeah, that slowed me way too far down, but if you were going too fast, you can just like do a 360. I wouldn't recommend doing it mid-ramp, I'd recommend doing it mid-air, and then you can kill yourself because you don't have enough height. But do a 360, no scope, you slide off that, you go like this, and you go like this, and you go like this, and you gotta get enough height, and you get the speed, and then you're going in. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you want to see more tutorials on things, leave a comment down below on what you want to see tutorials on. There are other things I'm far better at than surfing, because as you can see, I still have many issues with surfing as I've only been doing it for about a week. I can do group tutorials if you want, or I can just keep doing solo. Just comment down below which you want to see. Anyway guys, I'm going to cut the video as soon as we're done with this run, so I hope you guys all have enjoyed. Thank you for watching as always. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and comment down below questions for the weekly Q&A, because need questions to keep doing Q&As. If I don't have questions, can't do a Q&A. So as we're coming into this bend here, it's going to be pretty close to the end of the video, so one more time, thank you all for watching. We're finishing this run here. This is Surf Utopia, as it was last time. I'm sorry that this isn't a different map, because it's just what was on the server right now. Normally, it's changing, but it is Kitsune. Next, hopefully. I want to play Kitsune. And there I failed the run. So one more time, thank you all for watching. Goodbye.